All right, y'all boys, we are back. I don't know why I've been slacking. I'm gonna keep it a buck, but it's your favorite guru from Timu, and we're gonna be talking about the trade we took today for the last past 2 days. Uh, we only no, we had one red day this week, I think, and only two out the month. So it's been a really good month. Next week is August. August start next week. So yeah, I want to go over the last 2 days of what I ended up doing, how I ended up catching these trades, and then ended up sending them in my Discord server. I called all of my stuff out for my students, which my students now don't even need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they they be killing stuff on their own tight timing. But uh, this was the trades. This was the three trades. I went 4 for 3 yesterday. One trade, well, really 4 for 4 because I ended up getting out early on this last trade I took. I got out early, but I wanted to see if it played out. It didn't play out, but then it came through later, and I got back in for sales, and it ended up playing out. And it's the same strategy I be telling y'all boys. Like, I don't change my strat. You feel? I don't change it at all. Today, we are at all-time highs, so that's why you see me taking buys a lot and waiting for levels to get swept and then push back up on and retested all the different type of jigs. And it's because we are at all-time highs. So of course you want to be looking for buys. There's really no type of liquidity up here that we can aim for except for previous day highs and stuff like that. So yeah, typically wait, and I only been trading Nasdaq because Nasdaq usually, if we look at the last few days, Asia session and London session has been pushing us down. Nasdaq has been pushing us but back up above previous day high every single time. Asia's London pushes down, Nasdaq pushes right back up. We're gonna talk about those buys right here. Asia was static. London pushed us down. New York pushed us back up high. And right here, this was different. This is what we created all-time highs. But the same thing over here. Pushed us down, pushed us down. London pushed it. New York pushed us back up high. So when we get the all-time highs, I usually only trade AM and PM session. I will catch some Asia trades if I do see a setup. London trades, if I am up at night, I will take some. But yeah, my bad for blabbering about the trades. But I just wanted y'all the boys to understand. When we get all-time highs, you need to be taking buys. You feel me? Because we're at all-time highs. So buys need to be the main thing you do. So my daily buys this week was bullish. You feel me? Really every single day my daily buys was bullish. Um, Now going over this trade. Um, Finding my levels. Talk to my students about that. So I'm not gonna really go too in depth on how to find levels on here, but what I did do, I found my level. I seen that we had a 15-minute and 30-minute fair value gap right here. That's why we got this box lined up. 15-minute fair value gap, my bad. It was just a 15-minute fair value gap that we had already tapped into previously yesterday during the PM session. So, okay, if we're going to tap back into this 30-minute, I didn't want to just see us tap into it. I wanted us to sweep these lows. So that's exactly what we ended up doing. Once we swept those lows, what else do we have in this area? Or what else was I looking for? And I'm pretty sure this would have been, no, never mind. Yeah, I was actually supposed to trail my stop, but I ended up getting out early, so that's why. You feel me? But yeah. So with this also lined up with OTE. We go to OTE right now. It's lined up. Hold on, let me change it to the other one. It's lined up with OTE. As y'all boys can see, we tapped into OTE as well. We tapped right here. We had a little retracement, came through. We didn't disrespect it because why? We closed above it. We can wick inside of a candle as much as we would like. But once we close below it, that's when we disrespect it. Or inside of it, we disrespect it. So yeah, we respected this level right here. This is part of my level. This wasn't my only one. But yeah, we respected this level. Also swept liquidity right here. I ended up getting in, I think right here. I don't remember. Let's just turn on executions and just see. Trading. I think I took. Okay. I got in right here, made profits back. I got in right here, made a little bit of profits back. Right here, I got in for buys. We ended up dumping down, and I ended up getting right back in for buys. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. This Asia session, we're gonna talk about that later tonight because I got in for sales. As y'all can see, I just got stopped out. It took me out by like 5 points, and then ran down to my take profit. So if I would have had a little bit more leverage on my account, like what I normally risk, I would have been green on this trade as well. But it is what it is. It is what it is on that trade. And I'll talk about why I was going to take that trade as well, since nigga, I basically was right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Um. So took 4 trades today. So what, I'm 2 for 4. Still green on the day. So nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we still green on the day, so I'm not really tweaking. But what I was about to say. Oh yeah, cool. First off, we tapped an OTE, respected this level. What I wanted to see is a sweep of liquidity right here, right? And this happened right at 8:30. Right at 8:30, we had that sweep of liquidity, and then we started pushing up. Now, this has been typically my strategy. Like if at 8:30, if I see we're finna take out some type of relevant low or high, I want to see that manipulation, and we're going in the opposite direction. I promise you, it's happened to me too much for me. I just started picking up on it. We're tapping to a level that I just marked out at 8:30. We're tapping to that level, manipulate, sweep a low, manipulate into a fair value gap, and push up in the opposite direction every single time. So I ended up getting in, like, it wasn't right there. It was like right at this high, something like that. Ended up riding it out like that, man. And that was my trade. You know, that was typically my trade. Now y'all know I usually live record this, but I was live with the students today, so I didn't get to live record. But I will do it next week because today is Friday, so we won't have any more trades this week. Sales, reason up here for sales. We took out previous day. Yeah, we took out previous day high on sales. On Asia session. I think I got in like right here or somewhere right here. Let me just turn on executions to tell me. Executions. Yeah, got in right here. Ended up getting stopped out right here, which was a very tight stop because I only lost like $130 here. I didn't lose too much money at all, so I could have had my stop. I got in, like, let's just say I got in. I think I almost bottom ticked it too. I got in right here, and my stop was like right here, right? You see how tight this stop is, but this not even five. This not even 5 points. So if I usually have a 15-point stop loss. So if I would set my stop loss up here to 15 points like that and let this thing ride, this would have been a green trade, like really green trade. Really good trade. You know what I'm saying? We can aim for these lows right here. Something like that, and this would have been $1,500 right there, and only risking $250. If I would have just if I would have risked a little bit more, I would have been cool. But it is what it is there, though. I'm not really upset about this trade. But yeah, like I said, Asia took out previous day high. We ended up taking our previous day high. Once we did that, I was expecting us to get sales, which we did have a little candle. Let me delete this. This candlestick showed me. All right, which I think this was news. This looked like a news candle, and when I was looking at it, I wasn't home. So when I seen it, I was like, oh, snap, sweep of liquidity. We pushing back down. I was wrong. We ended up coming up higher. You know, like from where I entered it, I came up it only came up like 5 points higher. Yeah, like 10 to 5 points higher where I entered it. So yeah, man, that was the trade though. That was the 2 trades for today. Last night and today. You know, this counts as 1 trading day. We still up green for today. Haven't had a losing trade, thank God. You know, in a minute. I don't want to speak that, and next week I'm just on the losing streak. But just stay humble, man. Y'all boys can do whatever y'all put y'all mind to. I promise y'all. God loves y'all. Catch y'all in the video. Y'all want to learn from me personally. Link in bio. Peace out.